This amplifier might sound like it has a blown speaker when hitting a low E note on the G fret. Today I'm going to talk about speaker flub. Speaker flub is where the speaker sounds blown, it rattles, but it actually is not. This is a 5E3 remake of a 1950s Fender Deluxe amplifier. The first thing I noticed when testing it, it sounded like it had a blown speaker. So I eliminated it, changed speakers, did all this other stuff, and it still was blown. So what I did to fix this problem was, first of all, I changed the two coupling capacitors. This was a 0.1 there. This is for the normal channel. I changed that to a 0.02. I changed this one to a 0.002. And this takes out a little bit of the bass, but it still gives you a rounded sound. And this amplifier really sounds good with these two capacitors changed. That corrects the speaker flub. The other thing to mention is this came with a 12AY7, which is about 50% output. What I've done is I've used a lower gain 12AX7, which is Electro-Harmonix EH, and you don't get as much rattle. And the theory behind that is if it's way up, you're just going to get rattle regarding what type of settings you have. So by doing that, I can turn this down to about 4.5 or 4, and you hear no speaker rattle at all. But when you turn it up to 6 or 7, the speaker cabinet rattles, and you still have a little bit of it, but that's to be expected. So a little bit lower gain in this tube right here will help. The next thing I'm going to mention is there's oscillations in these older Fenders, and this is caused by a long wire coming off the grid of this tube. Originally there was wire underneath the board, goes from there to there, that's about 2-3 inches. It acts as an antenna and picks up funny sounds. So if you had a shorter antenna, you wouldn't pick up as many sounds. So what I've done is I cut that capacitor out from the board, wired it directly to the tube, and eliminated the antenna. So that should do it for today. See you next time.